Welcome everybody. Today you're going to learn how you can identify local conferences that you can attend to and find business owners in person, as well as getting the LinkedIn profiles of all of the attendees, all of the vendors, all of the exhibitors, and everyone in charge of organizing these events, as well as people who have published on social media about going to the event. Let's get into that. So first of all, we'll start with utilizing Perplexity. So what I usually like to do is I take my phone, but you can also type it or whisper flow that in of prompt engineering GPT and say hello, etc., etc. I give it the context and then let it give all of the context here. So for that for example, that is a client that I'm going to onboard today. She is in Mexico and she has a very clear specific ICP, which is medical colleges. It's actually not. It is med spas, surgeons, as well as dentists, right? And so I've wanted to see what kind of conferences do we have coming up in Tijuana, as well as what are the organizations that she can mingle with and network in so that she may develop business in person, right? And so I put that into Perplexity, although since recently Perplexity has not been great at doing this deep research. I've also just downgraded to the free plan here. That might have something to do with that, but what I then do is I take it over from Perplexity into Genspark. And I'll put all of that in here and then say, okay, give me all of the LinkedIn profiles as spelled out clickable links. And you can see, even on the free plan, it does all of these research patterns here, and it's still not done yet. It looks up Facebook, it looks up LinkedIn, etc., all of the different profiles. It's absolutely fantastic. Okay, good. Now, what do we do then? Once we have the list that Genspark gives us as a CSV, we can use a tool called VS Code and the leads that we have here. So what I have done is I have utilized the files and put Tavily and Exa AI into my .env as APIs so that I can run them in order to get these leads. Now these are lists from a different sheet, but what you can see is we can have different networks, can be school or Facebook or whatever it might be, and then their LinkedIn profiles. So what you would take a look at is you would install, or rather get a Tavily API key as well as an Exa API key, and if you also want to, you get an Amplify API key and utilize some of these scrapers here, the Facebook event scraper, the 10 event scraper, and then you just rinse and repeat, right? Then you ask it, okay, please query me the current events that are there at a particular location and help me set all of this up so that I can take a look at who's there and what is happening. How can I get business in person? And that's how we do it. I will see you in the next video.